everybody.
How's everybody doing?
I keep getting my fingers stuck
Me
in this.
too.
I'm sorry. I was
It's
trying to
really
put it under the
cute.
table.
It's cute, but it's wholly
You
intended.
see our
It's for a long table.
it's a table runner it's really cute, but it's got holes so I keep
does, I
touching.
catch it.
Pretty soon this thing's going to go flying across the room.
Jason, if you're watching, tell your sister Mary thank you. It was a Mary gift.
Oh, thanks, Mary.
Mary what?
Mary, Jason's sister.
Jason who?
Stella.
Oh, I'm still thinking of Momoa. I was like, we got Jason Momoa's sister on the line? Phew. Hey, we have a few things to say.
Special
And request. Request line.
So, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to give a shout out before I forgot. My Aunt Joyce in Buckley watches us.
Oh,
Hi,
Aunt Joyce. So she's doing really well. She's had a bout. I mean, God's been very good to her healing wise, and she's been through a lot. So happy to have you. Can't wait till the snow. Oh, there's no snow yet. Until it's spring and we can get over there and see you and
Are
Kathy and Rick.
Flooding over
They say
there?
it's supposed to snow, though, this week for
I
us.
know.
No four-letter words like that on the show.
I'm okay if it
What?
snows us
Beep.
in. Just snow us in.
Beep it out.
Well, we can't go anywhere.
No, that's my life. I got some major trips going.
Well, I meant for like a day. So we can get off
Oh, okay,
work.
there we go.
She just wants to get off work.
How
That
about
enough to close the center, but nothing else, and only do it for like one day, and then.
how about the
go
Monday
completely
after Thanksgiving?
Oh, that
Because I
would
got to
be
go to Tri-Cities for
perfect. That would be
Thanksgiving.
great.
So.
Okay,
So if we want to put in an order, let's make it Monday and Tuesday.
that is now
I'm
scheduled.
totally good with that, because
Okay.
then the next day's first day of Christmas, I'd be one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And the elf and I have got a lot going on right then.
First day of Christmas, my true love sent to me.
So if you guys haven't, I put out the post.
She didn't send it.
No, I didn't. Walk it out. It's on there today. If you did your 7,000 steps, which I've been keeping up my 7,000 steps this month.
I haven't even
forgot we're
put-
doing it.
I did too. I completely
You guys are
forgot.
horrible.
I don't even have my Fitbit on. It's hanging on the wall.
It's right here, but it probably reaches like 3,000.
Okay, well, I've been getting my 7,000 steps.
All right.
I have posted each week on our page, Yakima Harman Center and HT Trips and Tours. It looks like this. Say completed, and you'll go into a drawing for a gift card, or a activity card for the Harman Center. You can use it for cards and ping pong and
Leslie's
my
class.
activity. Or,
Cool.
yeah.
I saw you actually won a drawing. So now I'm the only seal on the island.
There'll be more. There's more
You
coming
won
up.
a drawing.
Yeah, you want an
in the
electric
wellness.
toothbrush.
Oh yeah, I won the toothbrush. Out of all the things that I could win,
I won
I
nothing.
mean, I'm thankful I won.
Don't worry,
something.
there's more. There's more coming.
I was the first one on the site. First one to do everything. I won nothing.
I never win
It wasn't your
anything.
fault.
And like I said,
Well, now you
of
have.
course I won a toothbrush.
No, that would be more funny for me. For reasons, but anyway. What's that thing that those three Jewish ladies say?
She like,
We're
I
getting verklempt.
Yeah.
Getting verklempt. Here's the topic. This has
Here's the
got so
topic
much
that's
stuff.
Oh, which reminded me, that's really cute. The
My pumpkin?
excuse me. The pumpkin.
It is really cute.
That's the class I taught for wellness.
It is? I
Yeah.
thought you were doing succulents.
What do you
There
do on
is
top
one
of
right
it?
there.
Oh! Really?
So
Oh my gosh,
it is adorable.
is that not the cutest thing ever? And there's little live plants up there.
The moss keeps it moist,
Oh,
and
it's
then
so nice.
when you're done, you cut the top of the pumpkin off and put it in a planter. Mine are still going from last year.
Wow.
I have a story about that.
Of course you do.
Okay, so somebody didn't claim theirs or pick it up or whatever, and then I ended up paying because I thought, oh, that'd be so fun. So Leslie, had everything in a bag, and I'm like, oh, that's great. So I took it in, and I took the stuff in, and I set it inside my door, and our house is warm, and it's warm in here, and who knows how long it's been in here, too, for. So I was like, oh, yeah, what's in this sack? Oh, it's the pumpkin. I should do it. So the pumpkin's in there. I open the sack. I go to grab it out.
of these?
Yep.
Oh no!
Because it was rotten, and I'm like,
rotted.
oh, what is that? Oh,
I hate that.
Sorry. Didn't know that.
didn't get to do my pumpkin.
Well, I'm glad you didn't tell me that before I picked this up. This one seems to be
Mine's not rotten.
doing okay.
You gave me the rotten
Well,
one.
I didn't know it was rotten. It was in a bag. It's pre-packed and they weren't rotten at the time.
There, I'm putting the
Fine.
live pumpkin there.
I mean, when your hand goes in, you're not even expecting it, and it's going in a rotten pumpkin.
oh yeah, that's gross.
It is
That's
really
like going
gross.
into a brain.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
assume.
just not okay.
You're gonna spit your coffee out, aren't you?
It does make you gay a little. Like, I did
Well,
a little.
yeah. Oh. I've done that where I picked a big one up and,
And it just goes.
and it just like whoops out all over you on pant legs.
That's like, what happened? Leslie gave me a rotten pumpkin.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I mean, I couldn't even. I thought.
Well, it's cute
kids are
before
right
it
on
rots.
like you do.
So basically, cut the top off before the bottom falls out.
Right.
Okay, got
And
it.
some people, what they do is they'll hollow it out and then put potting soil in it and then put the succulents in. And then when the outside rots, then they put it in a pot. But that's a lot of work. It's just easier to do it that way.
I have my succulents in a coffee mug. They're never going to rot.
Ashton's
And
propagating.
they're doing what?
He's propagating them. So, we have succulents, and then he's going to make more because you take the leaves off, and then you set them out, and then they start forming from
Sprouting.
there. Yeah.
Oh.
So we're
Off
gonna
of these?
Yeah. You can just take one of those, but it has to be clean breaks.
Oh, I'll be doggone.
So yeah, you can very carefully. He's got his. So our kitchen table is now his propagating
That's the
center.
thing, you can't eat on it, can you?
So he got a little thing, and there's dirt, and he's got them out there, and he's got his tweezers out there, and his scissors out there, and now we have some little cardboard thing that has a circle cut on it, and
Next
so
thing you know,
Is he
he's going to be a
stick 'em in the
horticulturist.
circle
yeah,
so the roots grow down a little bit?
I don't even know what's going on. I don't touch anything because if I move anything,
Then you get yelled at.
I'm
Oh,
in trouble.
yeah.
So we just don't even eat at the table
It's
anymore.
okay.
So yeah.
I don't need any more. I've got 10 of them. Every coffee mug that we don't use, I put one in, thinking, oh, I'll just put these in and see what happens. And they're still growing. It's like,
Yeah.
and I walk by like, I don't know, 20 times a day for weeks and go, oh, maybe I should put water on here.
Oh,
They don't take much.
No, they don't.
No, I even have a couple of them in the bathroom that, I forget about. It's
I
like,
mean, you can just take a spray bottle once in a while.
yeah.
Well, the ones in the bath are probably getting enough moisture
Yeah,
from the
they-
condensation.
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't think I've ever, no, I've watered it once. And I've had it in there about 2 months now.
Yeah, they don't take much, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah, they were ones that somebody had left back on the free table.
Oh, that was rude.
Yeah, that's when I got them.
Oh,
Back
yeah, we
then.
still have the ones that she
Yeah.
put back there. The
Oh,
boys
yeah.
have their little pot with them in there.
Yeah, a bunch of them were left behind, and so I just took them all home, put them in coffee mugs. They're really cute.
Yeah.
So if you're in my family and you get one for Christmas, well, it's with love. I have them named.
Wait a minute.
What?
I just want to say congratulations to Ruth. I know we haven't gotten there yet, but
Oh, we
speaking of
should go
her,
there.
Yeah.
Well, you know
We
what? I
just
pulled up
mentioned her.
thankful, but we should be thankful for Ruth.
We should. She's
Because-
such a dish.
Okay, and that woman has the most perfect hair.
She does.
Doesn't she?
It's just perfect.
But this is Ruth. She looks beautiful every day that she's in here. And that was
She's
one
so
of her
sweet.
things she said in her interview is it's important for her to always keep herself presentable. She said when she
does.
was younger, her mom didn't always keep herself up and do her makeup or her hair. It didn't really matter to her. She said she was a beautiful woman, but she just didn't necessarily care about her looks.
Mhm.
And at a very young age, she made a promise to herself that she would always look presentable. And even when she got married, her husband said, oh, well, I guess you can let yourself go in 3 weeks like all the other wives do. And she said, don't hold your breath.
I can see Ruth
She,
saying
oh, I
that.
can too. She's so sweet. And
So-
she's always there to help.
She
Oh
is.
my gosh, yes.
So she is our volunteer of the month. She's originally from Missouri, moved here when she was 4 years old. Her father worked in the fruit harvest, fruit warehouses, owned a fruit stand and orchard in Natchez. She has 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls, 15 grandchildren, and 20
Wow.
great
Oh my
grandchildren.
word.
She said she was a wife, a mother, a homemaker, and took care of children for 61 years in her home.
Oh my goodness.
She's always been active in her church and has helped out with putting on many functions, camps, and block parties, and she enjoys taking care of her great-grandchildren and spending time with her family.
She's a very God-filled woman. I mean, I was having a bad day one day, and usually people will come in my office and, want to pray or do something like that, and this was a day that I just didn't have it. And she said that she goes, well, I can say a prayer for you, and I said, okay. And she goes, really? And I said, okay. And so right out there, she sat there and said a prayer. And I mean, seriously, that woman has no fear.
No.
She's going to be one of those, when she does go to heaven, God's going to be saying, well done, good and faithful servant. She's a neat lady.
She is.
And she's not one of those, what do they call them, doormat Christians either. No. Oh my goodness gracious, she's got some sass to her.
Yes,
we were talking about that.
She won't be walked on. I'm telling you, that woman stands up for what she believes in.
Oh yes, she does.
I love her.
So the funny thing about it, how she came about here, 3 years ago, she'd come because her son and her daughter said, "Come go get a sandwich, a soup and sandwich." So she goes here, and Nancy Taylor was sitting at the table.
Oh, Nancy.
And she was talking to her, and Nancy goes, "Well, have you thought about working the coffee bar?" And Ruth goes, "I don't know." Virginia was working, and she goes, "Virginia, Ruth wants to work the coffee bar."
That sounds like Nancy.
Yeah. And Virginia goes, "Okay, well, you come in on Friday, and we're going to train you." So
and
Ruth,
you've been here ever since.
Yep. And
Wow.
Ruth said she went home and she told her daughter, "I went in for a sandwich."
Yay, Nancy and Virginia.
Oh, that's great. Has anybody heard how's Virginia doing?
She's doing better.
Oh, good.
Yep.
That's good. Keep her in your prayers.
Yes.
Our little Virginia.
Talking about all our thankfuls.
Yes.
And I asked you guys earlier so you keep in mind, because when you guys weren't here on the 3rd and Justin and I had to run the show.
He's not very talkful.
No,
you
he's
know,
not. He wasn't thankful that day either.
No.
So I had said people should be thankful for things this month because it is November and it's the time to remember everything that we are blessed for in our life. And you guys weren't here, but I said I was thankful for you two and all of the Harman Center staff, because we wouldn't be able to run this building so successfully if it wasn't for all of you.
I ditto on that, Sana.
True that.
You two and Mike and Tatiana and Ashton
and Joey and Madai.
Yeah. And then, and some of our regulars too that don't give us heartburn.
And then I also said I was thankful for my family, but I'll let you guys go this time with saying what you're thankful for.
Family, because and that includes you guys. I mean,
well, you guys are my family.
Yeah, we really are. We see each other more than we see sometimes our family.
Yeah.
And then text each other.
Yeah.
I know, even when we're not at work, we're like,
"What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I know, when I hear that ding, it's like, oh, it's one of you guys. I get to laugh. That's so funny.
Yeah, mine would definitely be family. No matter if you get irritated at each other or whatever it is, or if your kids drive you crazy, you still love them and you're glad they're there.
Did you read that somewhere? Was that on a bumper sticker?
No. My kids right
Is that
now.
for Ashton? Was it I look for Ashton?
Ashton and Jackson are on a roll, but I love you and I'm thankful for you. My mom and Jack, because oh my gosh, they help me out so much, like with the kids or if I need anything. They're always offering to like run out to the house, even though they live clear over here. So they help me out no matter what. You guys are always there, so if I need anything, you guys help me out. So I'm just really, really thankful for everybody. I'm just not by my little lonesome.
Yeah, you never will be as long as we're around.
Yep.
I'm the same. Thankful for you too, because you're like, my girls. I get to be Mama Lori here, even though Nikki's in Boise and Justin's down there and Sherry's and Justin, Sherry in Tri-Cities, but I'm thankful for them and the kids, the grandkids. I got two of the best grandkids. I mean, Zoe and Bailey are just
Zoe did such a great job that
She
day with
did,
the wheel.
for the first part, and then by 11 o'clock, she is like, I am bored. Well, she's been up since like 5 o'clock or more.
Yeah, that's what Sherry was saying. They had to leave at
Yeah,
4:30 or 5
yeah.
or something.
So she was up before that, and she was doing the wheel. So when my mom comes through, Mom's going, Zoe was really quiet. And I said, you should have seen her the first part of the morning. I said, she'd already been, going. So that was fun.
That's a long day.
It is. It was
She did
long.
great.
And I've got great grandkids, and my mom who's up here now, and my hub, and my puppies, animals. I'm thankful for rescues. I'm thankful for my job. Thankful for.
Don't use them all up. We have next week too.
Oh yeah. That's it. I'll think of some new stuff. I think I got the important ones. My sister, my brother. Yeah. Okay.
So I used mine the first week, but this week, because of all that happened last week, I'm thankful for Bob, and he's doing okay. If you guys don't know, I'm not gonna get teary-eyed. It's okay.
No, it happens.
I had to put Jerry down.
No,
Jerry was loved. That little guy.
Yeah.
Oh. But he's visiting you through Bob now.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. They
I
bought
love
me
the
my
shirt.
Jerry,
Oh,
my grooving
so
Jerry
cute.
shirt.
Your Jerry Garcia
So
dog.
we'll be moving and grooving with Leslie today, and grooving for Jerry. And Bob has been channeling Jerry. He's been so active, and he's a couch potato.
Yeah, when you told me that first morning that Jerry had come and visited Bob, and Bob was out running, so I nicknamed him Barry. Because Bob never does that.
No, he doesn't. He would like to eat his food and lay on the couch and eat his food
And be a Bob.
and lay on the couch and take a leisurely stroll with like 3 breaks in one walk. And that dog ran 8 blocks.
Yeah. Jerry was right there
Jerry's
with him.
coming through.
Yeah. They're good babies.
They are.
It's hard to lose babies.
Well, it's their family.
I know.
It's part of your family.
He's been getting lots of treats though recently. He's been like, I'm so sad. I should have another cookie.
They know what they're doing.
He had a pup cup Monday, and you thought that was I don't know what it is about whipped cream and him, but he licked his bowl for like 5 minutes. Although at Starbucks, you should ask if it's a big dog or a small dog, because when you get a cup this size and that big around,
They
Boss
can't
now
put their
can't
feet in. No.
go in there.
You were saying the whipped cream, because I have to go in, if I'm putting whipped cream on anything, which cocoa or pie or anything, everything, I have to as soon as I take the lid off, boom.
And it's when you're taking it off quietly.
Oh yeah, and then try
Yeah.
squirting whipped cream quietly.
Poor Lori's gonna go hide like somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's not even fluffy. It's like
Yeah, exactly. So now we've got a thing of whipped cream, the cheap stuff, for the dogs. So when I do whipped cream, then they can get, and I also squirt it right from the sky, and Angus is right there. Oh yeah. Lulu and Jenny takes it out. Maggie does. Lulu and Jenny have to wait for it to dangle. And then they'll get it. But yeah, you can't, something about whipped cream. Yeah, just even the sound.
Well, they know the sounds though of stuff. Like they
yeah.
recognize if it's food or anything. It's...
Oh, they know the time too, because I get home at 4:45. Al says at 4:43 they are at the thing waiting.
They know.
Because I come home and I give them their their dentist sticks. So 4:43 they go run in the living room, our kitchen, and they're like waiting. And Al's like, she's not here yet. And he'll set them out, and they won't jump up. Angus and Maggie could, but they don't. They just sit there. All of them, all 5 of them, waiting.
Isn't that hilarious to see him get all excited? I call it the Bobtron dance when he does that, because he's all...
Oh, yeah.
They call it tippy tap when dogs are like...
Yeah.
They call it tippy tap. That's like the name.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll do that, and Maggie, yeah, she's like,
waggles.
yeah, she wags so much that her whole body whiplashes. But they have this routine, so I'll come up to the counter, and Maggie can't control her barking, which is probably why somebody dropped her off in the middle of the road, 8 years ago. She's been with us now, but she's like, and it's like, no bark. And so she like almost can't stand it. Angus will sit.
It's like Maggie had Tourette.
Oh, yeah. So exactly. Angus will immediately, I walk up to their treat, and I'll pick up Angus, and he'll sit, put his paw up, so he'll get his. Jenny dances, her and Lulu, so they're like doing this, they'll get theirs. Maggie, I make her sit and be quiet, so she's doing the way I'll go sit, she's like,
you can't keep it in?
Yeah, I can't. She's sitting there, so I'll give her hers. And then Molly, who is the chug, she can set up if she's on the couch, but on the floor.
Can she not sit up?
She can if she's on the couch.
Bella can't sit up either unless she's against,
Well, that's what she does. She walks up. I'll even put it down to her, but she will walk up to my leg and climb up my leg so that she can get her treat.
I think it's a pug thing.
That's
what Bella used to do.
She won't let me just give it to her. She has to do a trick. It's the walk up the leg. And so, yeah, every night. That I'm really thankful for that, because that's my homecoming every night. It's just hysterical.
They just know, though.
I have to video that sometimes.
You should.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if you don't have a set schedule like Ashton, I swear Bella knows when he's getting off of work, because she'll kind of, you can just tell by the way she's acting. She's
anxious and waiting.
And then she'll look out, and I'm like, oh, that's funny, because he doesn't really have a set schedule, but she knows when he's going to be home.
They do. They're smart.
They do. They know time.
They do know time, yeah.
I think, it's probably the way the day is going, too, because, Bob knows if, I'm not home by a certain time, he's, up at Matt, one's missing. There's one missing.
Yeah.
For their food, Bella just goes and sits and waits. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to cook dinner, just hang on. She'll go there at the time I usually feed her. If you're late, she just sighs at you.
Well, that's what I was saying about Tamale, and this is with birds. Tamale doesn't make a peep all day long. And as soon as I pull in that driveway, he's, hello, Lori, hello, Lori, until I finally feed the dogs their thing and then go in and talk to him. And Al says every time, that bird doesn't even make a peep until you pull in the driveway.
He has good hearing.
He does. He's my bird.
Wait, do birds hear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he hears.
Oh, yeah, I play music for him every night.
I know you do.
Yeah. Even Larry.
I don't know why I wasn't sure if birds.
They have ears. Bird ears. Do they hear? No.
It still doesn't think birds can hear.
No. They go with their wings and do sign language.
I don't know. Sometimes, you know what? Things just go. I don't know if my mom remembers this. We were in the car and we were going to March Hubbard, and then you know how it kind of goes up and around, or it used to. I don't know if it still does. Down by Ghetto Mart.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or Walmart. Can we bleep that out?
I think we're live.
What? The one did. I'm so sorry. It's just what other people called it, and it caught on. I'm sorry. This is the West Side Walmart. That's the Walmart over there.
Terrace Heights Walmart.
Terrace Heights Walmart. And it's closer to me, and I go there, and I like it, and they have a better selection. So you know what? I'm good with it. So anyways, we were driving around over there. And I said to my mom, I was just thinking, and this epiphany happened, and it wasn't even French. I was like, how do blind people see to stop? How do they know to stop?
While they're driving?
Yeah! Because I was like, if you're blind and you're driving,
it's their guide dog.
It's the guide dog.
The guide dog tells them, stop.
I don't know if she remembers it, but then after it came out of my mouth, I'm like, oh my God, they don't drive. I really couldn't figure it out for a few seconds.
We all have those moments.
Gosh.
None of us admit to it, but we all have those moments. Oh, that's so
I'm really
funny.
sorry I called it that. I'm just saying people give it that name.
That's okay. My mom would remember this one. She's always said, if you want the slow shipping, you go send it on a slow boat to China. always, I seriously thought they sent it to China and then sent
In
it
fact, I'm starting to wonder.
We'll have to read it. We'll have to read it
Actually,
coming right now.
it might be. I was really shocked that when I got my new Levi's, that they're from China.
That is why the sizing is so small. I'm
I
telling
thought
you.
Levi's were made. Well, I know originally they were San Francisco because we did a tour there and they talked all about the Levi's and when they started. But they're outsourced now to China.
Yeah. But that would explain the sizing on them has gotten smaller.
Well, okay, I'll go with that because
No,
I just thought I was getting bigger.
All of my other pants are a certain size, but I had to go up in Levi's. I mean, I got the size and I got home and I'm like, well, I can't even get leg in there. What's wrong?
Yeah.
And then I went back and I had to get bigger.
I have 4 pairs sitting in my closet that I can't wear. And I'm going to say it's because they're made in China and they're too small.
Sizing is way different on clothes that are made
European.
over
I do know that if it's I do
here.
know if it's a China vendor or Taiwan or something, you have to. I mean, it's ridiculous. Their extra large fits a
My leg.
child. It's
My arms, my
ridiculous.
legs.
But
Yeah.
for Levi, I thought they had to have some kind of. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just shocked.
Things are getting more outsourced and the sizes are changing. I have
Well,
noticed.
why is that? Aren't we supposed to be doing everything American now?
No.
I mean, what can you buy in America now?
Well, they can't even get a lot of the stuff that they need through the ports right now.
Oh, I know.
We can't even get any more toilet seats, you know, the protective covers we have here, because most of the companies, they come from over China, overseas and stuff. And so right now, because they can't get stuff in the ports, we can't even get any more toilet seat protectors. Yeah, so just have to.
Wow.
So there's a lot of things that can't.
Yeah, makes me wonder. Oh, I even recorded this, so if you guys will have to come over to the house, or maybe I'll do it on my phone. Today on the Today Show? Must have been before I left, so it was, or I don't know, CBS Today. Yeah, Today Show, I think. They did a commercial. Washington did a commercial about the shots. You know, and we try to stay away from that whole thing. But I even slow-moed it because it showed, well, number one, my mom said, which was smart, why do they keep showing this giant needle going into your arm? How many people want to get a shot when that's all you keep seeing?
But it's not that big.
No, but on the commercial, it's like this long.
Oh.
Have you seen the commercial?
No.
Oh my gosh, every commercial is showing somebody getting ready. So this one today, it's talking about everybody getting it and this, that, and the other thing. And it shows the needle in the arm and they're shooting the liquid in. And then it kind of blurps. And then they take it out. But it did it fast. And I go, wait a minute. There was no needle on there. So I backed it up and slow-moed it. It was fake. There was no needle.
Oh my gosh.
So it was just this liquid going against an arm, and so I recorded it and slow-moed it. It was funny. I was like, I caught you. You're fake.
They should show big old things though, like
No,
that
that's
has
people.
tears.
Well, that's what kept me, among other things, but I don't like shots. I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to go through my bones.
I don't mind them, but yeah, don't scare people any more
Oh,
than
no,
they are
pay
already.
attention. This is big old, and they just keep showing it, coming at you with this big old spike. It's like, oh, anyway. I was going to say, I never realized that you could jack one eyebrow up higher than the other.
Yep. This side doesn't work though.
My dad and my brothers always were able to do that. And
I can't
couldn't do it. I always tried.
No, I don't have that. I get both.
I get both. In fact, now you can see my eyebrows.
Yeah. They look good.
They do
Because
look good.
everybody I saw has been doing their eyebrows. And I thought, so I asked Al, I says, can you see my eyebrows? He's like, yeah, not really. I said, I know, because they're so light. And so I have this, it's kind of a brown blonde eyebrow, like almost like mascara, but it's for your eyebrows. So I started using it the last couple days, and I walked out the first day, and I go, what do you think? And he goes, about what? And I said, okay, then I must have done all right.
Isn't it weird though to see your eyebrows? So
It
when I
is.
started
So
doing
I think
my
you can see my
eyebrows,
eyebrows now.
I always thought, man, it's so weird seeing my eyebrows, like, they feel really big.
Well, it was the
but
first day you did it, but now
Yeah.
it's like so natural.
Now, just my eyebrows are disappearing, and they're
Oh,
not.
mine too.
They're receding this way.
Yes.
They're not even getting thin. They're
I
just
know.
going.
Well, one thing
There's a
that I-
receding hairline on both of them.
One thing I realized that when I do them, okay, when I'm looking in the regular mirror and doing it, it's like, oh, that looks really good. And then I look in the magnified mirror and I go, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to look in the magnified
No,
mirror.
don't look in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you can see, because then I was like taking the little brush and trying to get, out, and then I
Yeah.
had to do it again.
Yeah.
I thought, it looks okay as long as I don't look in that magnifying. In fact, you should just never look in the magnifying mirror. It's scary.
Well, when I look in the close-up mirror, you can see because my eyebrows don't start over here. They're like starting one's here.
That's mine too.
And so you can see where I put the stuff to fill it in, but when you're back further,
You don't see it. You don't notice
see it,
that.
no.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll get better at it. But it's so nice to be able to wear makeup.
They have
I know your
little
face has been looking
outlines.
really
Like,
good.
it looks a lot better.
So I spent all morning in the doctor's office this morning finding out, okay, I've got high cholesterol, knew that, high blood pressure, knew that, want to change medicines, need to get off the eggs because I may be allergic to that, get on the oatmeal. Yeah, I know. She goes, you have an egg every day? And I said, well, yeah. And she goes, well, you may be allergic because apparently wheat, which I'm allergic to, milk, which I'm allergic to, eggs are the next. I said, wouldn't that be weird if eggs are the thing that I've been allergic to? So anyway, so we're in there doing all of this, and so I said, oh, by the way, because remember when we opened the door to Narnia, and I ended up, well, both of us did actually, but that face
weird,
rash
yeah.
thing, she had given me this, it looks like Vaseline to put on the face, and it took that away. Well, I found an unopened tube, even though it said it had expired in 2019, but it was in a minute unopened. So I thought, well, I'm going to try it. Well, I've been using it in the mornings and then at night. And so it's really helped my face
Well, it looks a lot
so
smoother.
much. Yeah. And the flaking was gone. My eyebrows aren't peeling off my skull. And so I asked her today, I said, can I get another prescription of this? Because this is 2019 and I want to continue using it. And she goes, oh, you're not using that every day, are you? And I said, well, yeah, twice a day, morning and night.
Oh, no.
For the last 2 weeks. And she goes, that's steroids. I said, what? And I said, I thought it was like Vaseline. So she goes, it is, with steroids. She goes, you can't
really
use
good.
I know. She goes, you can't use that. It will make your skin thin. And I said, okay, well, it's either skin thin or skin falling off. So there's my
It was
choice.
like a facial peel probably slowly, and so it got rid of all that crap maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
If it
But
thins it.
well, it got rid of
People
the
pay good money for that.
I
I
know.
know. So anyway, she told me to stay away from it for a few days and just see if it comes back, then they'll figure something. But I was like, she never told me it was a steroid when I used it before. I didn't know. Every day.
Well, it looks really
twice
good.
a day.
It
Thank
does.
you.
I'm just thinking, can I get some more?
I know. Now if I can I just need some eye stuff done.
They say to put hemorrhoid cream under your eyes if you have
That's
eggs.
what I heard.
I know. I don't know.
I don't know.
but-
I'm afraid of my face turning out to look like a butt.
We'll put cucumbers on your face. Those are good for you. You put them on your eyes. Just help the puffiness.
Well, yeah.
And hemorrhoid cream. It says that it takes
That's
puffiness
what they
away.
say.
Don't want that in my eye.
You don't get it in your eye, but you put it down here.
It's too close. It'll happen.
right here.
I know.
I'll be the one that it would happen to.
It would be. Me too. But anyway, we're working at looking better and
Speaking of
looking
better.
I know. I just was staring at this.
Oh, here we go.
So as you know, the girls have Justin and Jason Momoa in Michelle's office, and I've always been trying to decide who would I want in my office. Who would I want in my office? And
Maybe
it was
one
like,
in your life.
who do I want in my life? So what
Who's your
cardboard
coworker?
cutout? And I was like, Batista. He's kind of cute. And there was Dr. Strange.
Oh, yeah,
I liked
yeah.
him
And then
until I met him.
what was the Guardian of the Galaxy?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kurt Russell. He's one of my all-time favorites. But then Paul Rudd.
That man is
Paul
just
Rudd.
amazing.
I am telling
inside
you.
and out. Like, he's just such
He
a
is.
good
And
guy.
finally, People Magazine has discovered what we already knew. Paul Rudd,
He looks better on there.
sexiest man alive.
And he's in his 50s. How do you look that good in your 50s?
It's steroid cream.
It probably
Me and Paul.
I see it.
No, I see it.
He is, oh yes. And I love this, hashtag crush for life, because I have had a crush on him, I don't know how long.
I remember
He
him
is just so cute.
in Clueless and thought he was so
Yes.
cute back then. And
I
he's
thought he
still
was
good
a
looking.
dork.
He is, I
He's
know.
a dorky
I
to me.
think it is Clueless. I think that was the first time I just had a crush on him. And a marvel of a man, you're welcome. Yes, thank you. Thank you, People Magazine, for getting it right.
Okay, go ahead and say your opinion with your grunts over there.
I just
Lori and I
I
will
don't-
stay over here. It's okay.
I can't really stand him. He's nice, but it's something about
If
him.
I
sorry,
could make
Paul.
my eyebrow
I'm
go
so
up,
sorry.
it would.
He's a little annoying to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Hashtag Michelle's out.
Oh, hashtag Michelle is.
Sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
always go for the bad boys, though.
He does.
Do he? It's
You do realize in real life, Jason Momoa is a big mush.
oh, I know, but
Okay.
but he's not annoying. What? There's something annoying about him, and it may not. It's not. It's like the movies he plays in and the people that he plays. He's
Ant-Man.
he's kind of Ant-Man's a little annoying.
I like Ant-Man.
I do too.
Yep.
So if you guys decide to get somebody from my office, that's the guy right there.
It's nice though. He is a nice guy. Like they picked somebody.
Oh, and
nice.
he's made jokes about the whole thing. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Because they did an interview with him. Or he was on the Late Show.
Ryan Reynolds was on a late show.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
So,
Was it
yeah.
live?
He was
Mhm.
on Kimmel,
Mhm.
and so Reynolds said, "I'm happy for Paul because he's possibly the nicest human being in all of show business. He's a good person." Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's good that they did that. So
Mhm.
he's aging backwards because of his contract with Satan. That's
He
what
does
Ryan Reynolds
not.
said. And then it said, or he
Benjamin
only
Button.
drinks the milk from a blue whale or something. I heard he does something weird, and I want in.
I do
You know
love
what,
Ryan
though?
Reynolds.
They're
though. He's
they're like
hilarious.
best friends.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds
Yep.
and Paul.
But he is, I mean, he doesn't look like he's aging.
No.
He's Benjamin Button.
Yeah, that's what Ryan Reynolds said.
He's
like,
the original Benjamin Button.
He's going backwards.
Yeah, he's just so cute. Anyway.
Well, congratulations to him.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And if you want to come on the show and talk with us,
Yes,
you
please
can sit
do.
right here. In fact, we'll just shove her out.
It's okay.
And
I'd
put
be
him-
okay missing that show for Lori. It's okay.
That's all right. Okay.
All right, you got something though, don't you?
Oh, I finally do.
Michelle's got papers to shuffle.
I didn't really have time to read this because I found this.
She didn't read it. She just printed it, and she's gonna shuffle it.
Yeah,
Shuffle.
yeah. There is a millionaire pooch, a dog that lives in Madonna's old house, and he is selling it. So this dog is worth.
The dog is selling it.
Yes, the dog is selling
Okay.
it. So this dog has like a trust fund, and he's worth like 500 million.
Whose dog was
Yeah,
it?
whose dog?
I don't
Who owns
know,
the dog?
but there's like I probably should have read this, but it's okay. So the dog.
We're asking too many questions.
No. Okay. It's everybody wants to know who actually
okay,
owns
the
the dog.
Well, okay, I think somebody died and then gave the dog money. So, but this dog's lineage goes back, like, it says, decades to when Gunther III inherited a multi-million-dollar trust from late owner German Countess Carlotta Liebenstein when she died in 1992.
Was Gunther a dog? Was Gunther
Yes,
the
so
third
Gunther,
dog?
yeah.
Okay.
And so this lady just left him a bunch of money, so he owns, like, he's got a group of people that look over his trust fund, and so he bought Madonna's
So he
old
runs like a
mansion.
non-profit organization.
Apparently, and he was living next to Sylvester Stallone, and so now he's selling Madonna's old mansion. So if you want to buy it, so yeah.
I want the dog. Wait, does it have a picture of the dog? There's no picture of the dog?
No, but he is a German Shepherd. So he's
Really?
yes, he's a very
I
rich
have
dog.
so many questions. I'll have to Google that, I guess.
You should. I didn't get a chance to
The
read it
richest
all.
dog in the world, is that what it is?
He might be. I don't
Dog
know.
that lives in-
Multi-million-dollar dog in Madonna's house.
Mhm.
The dog that lives in Madonna's house.
And he sold so
Buy a dog.
31.75 million is what it went on sale for. So
Can you imagine? What do you do? Oh, I am the butler for the dog.
they
I'm a
cook-
dog butler.
They have a chef that cooks his breakfast
Of course
each
they
morning
do.
made of the finest meats, vegetables, and rice.
Huh.
Sometimes
Well,
he
you
enjoys
know that's not
caviar.
that terrible of a job. I mean, you're seriously feeding a dog like 3 times a day.
Yeah.
He travels by private jet.
Oh, I
Works
should
on a
be a
medium
travel
skilled-
agent.
You should.
Yes. Sailing, he has a trainer.
What am I doing here?
Call
I
Lori.
know.
Call me. I can
We
set you
will
up for
help.
travel.
We'll
Yeah.
walk you. We'll, I don't know.
Take you all over the world.
Yeah.
little dog.
It's funny. We could be the group of people doing
Yeah.
that.
Angus could be your luggage carrier.
Yeah.
Lulu could be your main squeeze.
I mean, a dog worth 500 million.
You know,
What's gonna happen
and in
to that
some
money?
some ways I go,
They're probably end up
and
going
all
to charity,
the
if
people
anything.
in LA that are starving and homeless, and we got a $500 million
That's what I was
dog.
thinking too. Like, look at everything. That
and the
could be-
dog. I mean, other dogs that are homeless and have no, and we got a $500 million dog. There's just something not right.
Yep.
It is very odd.
That is very odd.
Hi, Roberta. She said she missed you this
Aw.
weekend.
I did. Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to mention that too. I had said I was at the doctor's office, flipping all morning. Got out at 5 to 11. Wanted to go. My very dear friend and travel guy, and basically was like family to us. Del Harris passed away, and his funeral was today. And Roberta told me right after it happened. I hope the funeral was fabulous. But we would have gotten there late. I was in sweats at the doctor's because my doctor's appointment was 9 o'clock. So I thought, I'll be in plenty of time. No, didn't happen. So I don't know if I could have even been here, though. I mean, we've been pretty upset. First night, though, we found out that he had passed away. Mom and Al and I went to, because we went on a cruise with him, all of us did, and my daughter and my cousin, and we went to Powerhouse Grill because that's where he always took us to eat. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Del wanted to take us to Powerhouse Grill. So we went there and had a meal and clinked glasses in his memory. And, yeah, he was a great guy. So, yeah, I was sad that I wasn't there. I hope the family is doing okay.
Sending out thoughts and prayers to you
Yeah,
guys.
big time. So, first off, Angela, our little Angela Wold, she's always making amazing things. So she brought us these, and I'm thinking they're wafer cookies.
Mhm.
So
They look good.
one for each of us. They kind of look like waffles.
They do.
Yeah, we'll give one to Mike. I'll take the little one. Mike can have the big giant one. Yeah, they got a flower, so she must make these in a press. I should have asked more, but and then waffle on the back.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's cute.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
That's good.
This would be good dipped in something or ice cream.
There was some ice cream.
I was thinking
It's like a waffle cone.
I was just going to say that. It tastes like
a
waffle cone.
cookie.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to ask her what the recipe is.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Angela. That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if there's weed in it. Probably.
That's Lori's face.
An egg.
An egg and milk.
Do you have any ice cream left? Or did you take it away?
No, I know. She did not.
Lori's like
take it.
hiding it in her purse. Fine, I'll get rid of it.
Just ask Paul for some.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So if you were up in the early hours of the morning on Friday, there will be the second lunar eclipse for this year and the longest of the century.
Oh, I've seen that.
Friday, it's gonna be like full moon Friday too, isn't it? Pretty close.
What time?
It's
Early morning.
Now you ask me questions, and I didn't read this one.
Ah.
No, so it looks like it's gonna be at 1:02 a.m. for us.
Friday, so I could be up that late.
If you're on the East Coast, you can get up at 4. But
Wait, that's our time, right? 1:02.
Yep.
Okay.
I can do that.
so and it's the last visible at 3:10 a.m. 6:10 a.m. on the East Coast.
Oh, so it starts at 1:02.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the halfway?
And then it's the umbra
Where?
at 2:47.
Oh, 2:47. Okay. I'll set my alarm.
So yes, check it out. That's happening on Friday, early morning.
You know, I always say I'm gonna do it, but you know what? Then I am laying there, even if I set an alarm, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
I
Because
always
I
do.
can't.
I'll go out there and I'm looking for the.
You get great pictures when these happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the last one was the shower, meteor shower.
Mhm.
And of course, Al stayed asleep, so I got up and bundled up and I went outside and I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And then I just looked just like this, and one flew across the sky. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I go running in and I wake up Al and I said, it's starting. So he gets up and we go outside and we're looking and I said, it was right there.
And there's nothing.
There was nothing else. I just happened to turn and catch the one.
I was like, why
shooting
did you
across.
wake me
Yeah,
up?
basically. Yeah, couldn't believe that. It was like, but it took about 15 minutes and then I was and I turned around and it was like, whoa. And that was cool. And that was it. That was just one. I saw it.
Yeah, I just don't get up. I don't know though, like, have you ever had times where, like, last night, I don't know what it was, I woke up, Jackson woke up at the same time around then, because I just woke up and I laid there. But then the dog was, like, rolling around on the floor, she was awake, Ash, we
What
all
time
just
was
woke up, it was like 12:30 something. We all just kind of woke up at the same time.
Huh.
It was the weirdest thing, and the house was, like,
Alive.
it was weird. And then we were fine and went back to sleep, but I don't know why.
Some energy force came
Yeah,
through.
something went through, and so
Well,
maybe
after
that
that
happened on that
wind.
night. Then I'll just wake up and, you know.
Did you guys have any damage from the wind?
No.
I couldn't. Luckily.
Some of my leaves went away, which I wasn't hurt by that.
Oh no.
I had leaves in my
We had
carport,
leaves
you know.
everywhere. But yeah, that was crazy, and to see that big thing twisted off of the. I thought it was the reader board from West Park, but it was the second one,
Mhm.
and it was twisted off. They now removed it, but you can still see the twisted steel there. That was a little freaky.
Did you see on some people's houses the roof, like the roofing, the
Shingles?
yeah, were coming up because you know when you go the back way, like you're going to your mom's, and you know that little cottage place that I.
Oh
had?
yeah.
The roof was coming off on the side. The shingles
my
were,
goodness.
yeah, and they had big.
Well, they
limbs
thought a
and-
little tornado just went down Summit View, which
Mhm.
ripped that West Park sign, and all of the fencing for that work that they're doing there was all knocked over. I mean, and took out the street lights and the power. That was just before I got to that intersection. It was, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow.
Somebody's trampoline flew away out in Stila, and Ashton said you could just
Sound
hear it
charades by Michelle.
crash into the house.
Yeah, that was. I don't like windstorms.
Telling you,
No.
you need to make a game. Yeah, you'd sell millions.
We need to get rich.
What
We
is this?
do.
Oh, it's a trampoline into a house. You got it.
You win.
You need to play with someone you know very well.
Yeah.
I just keep looking at these. You've got the best pictures.
They turned out
And that's
good.
coming
Oh,
from a
yeah.
photographer.
Do you know how long it took me to get these pictures? Like, I text my mom at one point this weekend because for Christmas for all the grandparents, we normally get a family, all the 3 kids, well, 2 before then, but the past 2 years have been 3, at Franklin Park, and we
I'm gonna
take
get up
our
here so I
fall
can see it
pictures,
close.
and we normally do one of each individual, and then the brothers are together, the brother sister are together, and then all three. That was the longest photo session. I thought I texted my mom going, Mom, you're not getting your photo of Dolly. She won't sit still.
Do you do it in front of the same
You should
tree, or
have
do you
them do it.
We go. I let them pick the tree.
Oh.
I say, what tree do you want to sit under? And we went around like 6 different trees. And so.
Of course.
This was the perfect one.
Don't ever let them pick your Christmas tree.
Oh, they do. They pick it up.
Yeah.
But I finally got Dolly to sit for. It was literally like a 7-second blip.
I know, isn't it cute?
Really
Show it
cute.
close.
Look at Dolly.
Dolly, that is so cute.
It is.
So Mom and Dad, you're getting your photo of Dolly
Aw.
for Christmas. So took a while, but we got it. And then the boys, that one was a good one. That was a cute one together.
Oh, that one turned out good.
You know how much Stevie looks like Vincent when we first met Vincent?
Oh my gosh, just think, I mean, I look at Vince and I'm like, good grief.
And
What
then
has
all
happened?
3 of them.
And then the 3, this is
And
so
I
cute.
couldn't get her to stand up. She was not going to stand next to her.
Oh, no, that
I
looks
was gonna
best.
say, I like that. I think that looks
Oops.
more natural.
It does. It's just so cute.
Mm-hmm. It turned out good.
Yeah, I think we each want a 4x6 for our walls.
Okay.
Okay. We've watched these kids grow up.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that was my weekend mostly. We went to the park on Saturday, and then we went to the park on Sunday and took photos and sat out there for like 3 hours trying to snap photos, and had a break at the playground, and then went back to snap some more photos.
We had a trip Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We went to, we had a trip Friday to the reindeer farm in Leavenworth, and then they had a great time. And then we did the Broadway production of A Christmas Carol in Spokane, and went up there, took a group up there, and the first part of the play, okay, so Bradley Whitmore, who is a famous actor, he's an Emmy winner, and then, I should have brought the paperwork anyway. It's so good, but the first part I was like, I actually fell asleep. I know, I was doing one of these, and I looked around and there was a few of us. It was a bore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word, I thought, we paid this much money to go to this play? Are you kidding me? I mean, there wasn't any set change, and these things came up and they came down, and the chains that were hanging and went up into bells, and sometimes you could hear it, and I just thought, oh good Lord, we got to go for another hour of this. Well, we had intermission, so everybody was awake, and I thought, if I was here on my own, I'd probably leave.
Mm-hmm.
So then the second part started, and oh my gosh, we gave standing ovation. I was the first one up clapping.
Really?
I mean, it was alive. And then I realized, well, Scrooge was such a Scrooge that it brought in that feeling of, and then when he came alive and realized he didn't sleep through Christmas, and this guy is such a good actor. He's dancing around, he's going into the crowd, and they've got people up above talking down, and then when they were delivering the food for Bob Cratchit's place, they were calling out local places in Spokane, so everybody was cheering and stuff. It was so good that we all left there just happy and full of Christmas spirit and joy. And the little boy that played Tiny Tim, I believe, was probably a little bit, couldn't walk. And if he could walk normally, this kid needs an Emmy. I mean, it was amazing. He just stole the show. He was so cute. So anyway, that's what we did Saturday. That was an all-day event. We didn't get home until late at night, but and had lunch at Clink and Daggers. If you guys have ever go to Spokane, go to Clink and Daggers. They're in the old flour mill, right next to Riverside Park, and their food and their service. I'm telling you, right now it's hard to find good service because people basically don't think they have to.
Help too.
These people went above and beyond. I mean, it was great, and the food was good. Yeah, good trip, really good trip. So that ended our 2 days. I was very stressed. Sunday I did nothing but sleep, and
You only have one more.
I have a mystery trip on the 30th,
Mhm.
and then
Victorian Christmas.
Victorian
yeah,
Christmas
Victorian
the 4th,
Christmas,
and then
yeah.
the 5th I fly out for Smoky Mountain, and then New Year's Eve San Diego, and then we just started all over again.
Woo!
I know.
What'd you do this weekend?
Not much.
Surprise!
I know. Not much. I didn't really do much this weekend. Yeah, no, I didn't do anything.
And that's the end of our show.
Yeah.
We're done.
Just got to stay home, which was nice in itself for me.
Hey, that's a good thing. Sometimes you just need that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after you
I don't
go
know what
all
that's
week,
like.
you know, I just sometimes like to be a homebody. So you get your class.
I do.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you want to come move and groove with me, it starts in 4 minutes.
4 minutes. You have 4 minutes to get here.
And
$1.
then tomorrow it'll be going on at 2 o'clock again. So,
We're gonna watch.
yeah, Michelle watched last time.
It did. It's funny. I should
have
try it tomorrow.
You should.
So next weekend is our Thanksgiving.
Next
Show.
week is our Thanksgiving special, so please join us. It's going to be fun.
I can't believe that.
I can't either.
It's just going so fast. Although I kind of gave up on Thanksgiving this year with moving and all that. I've jumped
Oh,
right
yeah.
into the Christmas.
I'm into Christmas, but we will be here for your Thanksgiving show, and hope everybody has a good time. Hello to our YouTube viewers, our Instagram viewers,
Oh, so this one.
Other hand. Our Facebook viewers.
Facebook viewers,
Our Twitter viewers.
Twitter. Oh yeah, I forget about that.
I don't know what's up here.
I don't know.
Down here.
Anyway, thanks for being with us, and hope you guys have a great week.
All right, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Chat Face with the Harman Center Girls. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Like or share as well. Have a great day.